Hello and welcome to the channel. Now continuing the series on the channel on smart home products. I'm actually on my third robot vacuum after my first two that I'd bought were cheap and broke due to poor build quality. Who would have thought? Well, in today's video, I'm looking at a robot vacuum that not only cleans, it also mops, and it can also be used as a motion detecting CCTV camera. What's not to love? So in this video, I'm going to be demonstrating the Trifo Lucy, a robot vacuum that more features that it can suck up. So join me as I turn up the lights, put it down onto the floor and suck it up using the Lucy robot vacuum mop guard dog from Trifo.
Charging.
Welcome down onto the tech desk. As I said in the introduction, we're going to be looking at this today. This is Lucy from Trifo. She's a robotic vacuum which also mops and also has a CCTV camera on the front here, and I'll talk about that later. This is one smart piece of tech. She does loads, and I'm really excited to tell you about it. So what I'm going to do is we're going to leave chapters in there so you can skip to the bit you want to do. What I'm going to do first is the unboxing. I just want to show you what the unboxing was like. So just a few seconds, a little bit of a montage of the unboxing procedure for Lucy. That was the unboxing. It was spectacular. The box itself is really good quality, and when you know you've got a good quality box, you know you've got yourself a good quality piece of kit. So there it is. And this is what you get. This is Lucy, the vacuum, and then you also get this dock and the cabler there, and a bit of paperwork as well. And what I'll do is I'll just start off with talking you over the physical features of both of these two. So this is the dock. It's quite hard plastic. It's pretty heavy. It's got some clever bits inside of it. And these two are the docking pins here, which I'll talk about on the bottom of Lucy. And if we flip it over, nice rubber pads here, so it sticks onto either hardwood or carpet, which is good. And then here, this is a really nice feature. So this bit in here, this way you wrap the cable so you can have it as long and short as you like. And then you just clip that back on, and it stays nice and short. And that's the dock you get with it. And then here it is. Here she is. This is Lucy. So a nice, big, heavy unit. Very, very well constructed. Black, glossy on the top. More of a matte black around the sides. And this is the bumper at the front, so she can knock into things and find her way about. Because like I say, she's very clever, and we'll talk about the app later, but she does start mapping your home. Gold accents in the middle, so a circle there, and it's got a power button and a home button, and it says Trifo. So if she's out and about, you press the home button, and then she will find her way back to her docking station. And then the on button, this is where you turn it on and you start the setup procedure. I've turned her off today because if I've got her on the desk and I've got her on, after a while she will try and find off, and she'll just shoot off around the desk. So I'll turn her off. Then what you do is you just got this flap that you lift up, and here is the dustbin. This is where it keeps all of the dust, so it filters. So you just open that up and empty it out every single time that you need to. The home button and the power button, it's basically these two buttons here. Just press under there, and they press those two. We have a reset button if you need to reset it, and the Wi-Fi. So when you turn it on, you've got the indicator for the LED to know whether you're going to be connected to Wi-Fi. And then you also have a USB charging port. So if you need to, you can get your USB, you can plug that in there, and you can charge your phone at the same time. I haven't actually found a use for that yet. I'm sure there is a use. If you've got an idea of how you would charge something on the USB port, let me know there. I mean, once I had it on there, plugged it on there, and I left my phone on there, plugged it down. She charged my phone whilst going around, but hey, still nice to have a USB charging port on there anyway. If I flip her up now onto the front, there you can see there's the CCTV cam. This is the thing that where she's motion sensing, where she can find out where she's going, so she looks about where she's going and where she's going to bump into things. And it also has a motion activated CCTV camera, which again I'll talk about later. And then on the back, these are the vents. These don't have kick out some air, so when she's sucking up, the air's got to go somewhere, so it goes in there and it comes out of here and it fires out. You'll see it in some of the footage of her blowing stuff around. It's really, really powerful. And then if we flip over to the bottom, that's where the connectors sit for, so when she's charging, she will sit onto there, so starts charging. These are the wheels. These are sensitive wheels, so she knows whether she's been picked up or not. So if she's been picked up, she'll tell you, please put me down onto the ground. This is the brush here, and this is the skirting brush as well, so she can pick up stuff from further away from her body as well. And this is just the steering wheel for where the direction she's going to go. Okay, so that was a brief look. We're going to go over all of the features. What I'm going to do now is I just want to go through some of the stats in regards to Lucy. Setup of Lucy is via the app, where she reads a QR code on your phone and automatically pairs using Wi-Fi on 2.4 or 5 gigahertz. She comes with an inbuilt lithium-ion battery, which requires fully charging for 5 hours before use, but after that, a daily charge takes less time. She's 36 centimetres in diameter with a height of 8.5 centimetres and weighs in at 12.21 pounds or 5.5 kilograms. Her battery can last 120 minutes on a single charge and will return to base once the battery reaches 15%. The battery will be less efficient if she's put into turbo mode. The maximum sucking power is 3000 PA or pascals, which is phenomenal. You need around 500 to 600 for hard floors and around 2000 PA. If you go for the upgraded PET version, then this gets increased further to 4000 pascals. The dustbin is a whopping 600 millilitres, which means it doesn't need emptying every day across a large household. The more you use Lucy, the more she tends to find areas of your house that she previously missed using the depth sensor mounted on the front. The camera is also 1080p, used for the CCTV function in either day or used in night vision. There we go then. It's all well and good having a really good feeling product, really nice, but does it actually work? And it's a resounding yes, it does. We did a few tests. What we did was we got some dust, we got some crumbled biscuits, and we got some pet hair. Now with the pet hair, it was a little bit unfair because they actually do a pet version of this. But even so, when it was picking them all up, it did a really good job of the pet hair, and the other threes, it just demolished them. It was fantastic at cleaning. It didn't have any issues with picking up any of them at all. And that's down to it having that 3000 pascal, 3000 PA. So this thing goes powerful. And what I also did a sound test. So when I put it into manual mode, because you can control it via the app, but into manual mode, I actually did the sound so you can listen to it now. And what I do is you listen to it from lowest and up to the highest. So what we do is in our house is we have her set down in the sitting room and we have her cleaning the sitting room and the kitchen. I'm being very impressed at the way she does, especially this bit, this skirting board bit that sucks under the sides of the skirting board, the corners. This is excellent. No issues with her cleaning whatsoever. A really good performance, probably due to the suction power of it. And I also want to talk to you about the app. The first thing I need to do though is I'm going to turn her on. Okay, so when you turn on, you do get a really nice greeting. So what I do is if I hold that down. Okay, now she's firing up, so she's about to turn on, and you get this really cool greeting. Okay, then that would be her turned on. So let's get the app open. The setup procedure for the app is dead simple. All you're going to do is you're going to turn her on, and she actually talks you through setting up the Wi-Fi. It gives you a code and stuff, and you basically connect her to Wi-Fi. It's a really simple setup procedure. And every time you open up the app, she will appear up the top there, so you can add multiple devices if you want. but up the top there, you could name her what you like. Obviously, I've called her Lucy because that was her name. And here is where all the magic happens. The app is fantastic. It has all different stuff. So it has down here, it has the more features which you can do. So you can do designated room cleaning. So you can choose a room for it to clean. I want her to do the sitting room only. You can change that. She'll go off on her own and do the sitting room at her leisure. Map management is basically just going through the map, and you can kind of remove and add pieces. Manual control, which means so if I get her started up and turn her fan right down, because that's very loud. Ready? I can just get her moving forward and backwards if you need to. Okay.
You've exited the manual control mode.
And then you have the suction settings, which you can change it from maximum, which would be the 3000 right down. So you can change that how you want it to. And then on the bottom there we have charge, recharge, start video, and more features. So if we have clean, she'll go off. Sorry, clean. She'll go off and she'll start cleaning as and then when her battery's kind of flat, she'll go back to her base. Recharge, she just finds her own way back to the base no matter where she is. Start video, that's for the thing down here, and more features. So if I hit start video,
video surveillance is on.
Video surveillance is on, and if I turn down the volume, we have here the video, as you can see. Not only that though, what we also have is if we click up here, we have all of these as well. So you have your about your device, find voice settings. So we can have quiet mode. We have different voices if you want to. So Spanish, Dutch, French, Italian, Chinese, Japanese. Someone tell me what that one is. I'm not sure. Okay. Then we have the volume, so we can turn her right up to be nice and loud, or we can turn her right down on how we want to. Do not disturb mode, which you can do disturb. It's if you have it, and she'll resume cleaning after a certain amount of time. The resume cleaning as well, and the sweeping edgewise as well, which means she'll get further to the edges. The cleaning schedule is quite nice. This is how we set up. So we have it on 10:30 every day. We're going to stick it on turbo mode, so she's full whack. So she comes out of a dock. Obviously, the battery suffered for that. The more turbo you have, the higher suction you have, the less time it has on it. Maintenance as well, motion detection as well. This is quite nice. So you can turn this on. So you can have this scheduled. We have it turned at 10:30. It comes on, and 10:30 it comes off. And she's just sat there in her dock. And then every so often she will find something. So this was a while ago. This was in our dock. This dock, and she just does that. And it has night vision as well and HD. So it's really, really good. It's decent quality coming out of there, but you ain't going to get kind of feet height. So you're going to kind of get your pets if it's in the same room as your pet, I'd say. Also, as well, the cleaning history is a nice one. So here we go, cleaning history. So this is everything that she's done in our house recently. So let's pick one, which was today. We were doing a few more tests. When you click, oh look, this one area, 80.7 feet. So what you can say is you can see how far she cleaned, how long she cleaned for, and the area that she cleaned of the mappable area of your house. Fantastic, and you can go right back to whenever you need to. So go right back to the 31st of, let's do the 31st of January. Let's have a look at this one. So she did 255.1 per square, the cleaning time of 18 minutes, and look at that little lot that she did. And yeah, that's my home, that's my island. And she detects shoes, plug sockets, things like that, and that's where she's based. I also want to talk to you about her voice prompts as well, and this will link with the app. So she talks to you a lot. She'll tell you if there's anything wrong. Okay, so we've got it on at the moment, and if I lift her up, she says this.
Please put me back on the ground.
Please put me back on the ground, and then also you get a notification on the app. So the app, she'll tell you on the app that her wheels aren't on the ground, so that she's potentially stuck. So that's a nice feature to have with the app. She has a lot of talking, so she'll tell you lots and different things as well. So, for example, if you're going to send her home, she will tell you by voice prompt.
Going back to the charging station.
Going back to the charging station. Obviously, the charging station is not plugged in and it's not even downstairs. And also as well, if you're going to turn her off, she says turn off as well. Ready? nice. Small little features like that just make this a perfect package. Lucy also has a mopping function. First, fill up the supplied water tank with 100 millilitres of water and attach a cleaning pad, a set of which comes in the box. Turn Lucy over and attach the water tank's plastic Velcro straps to the underside of Lucy's body, making sure it clips in behind the wheels. Once it's finished, simply empty the water out and throw the pad away. Cleaning the dustbin is simple. Just pull it out, empty it, and then replace back into Lucy. Every week or so, you need to take this apart the separate items, give them a clean, and leave to air dry on the side, replacing when completely dry. Then also, if you want to, you can set her up with Alexa or Google Assistant, and then you just say, Alexa, stop cleaning my house, and she will. She'll just pop off and start doing it for you. But we don't use that so much. What we use is the scheduled function, so she just goes off at 10:30 every day. So there we have it then. That was my look at this, the Trifo Lucy. We looked at a superior unboxing. It's a very well made piece of kit. It works fantastically well due to that very, very nice suction. It's got a fantastic features, a superb app. Go and have a look down links below where you can get hold of this. If you're after in the market for something that's quite good, this is an excellent choice because of the cleaning capacity and all the little functions as well. Okay, I hope you like that. That was part of the Smarter Home series. There's going to be more things for the smart home around. Please do subscribe and do like if you like this content. Okay, then that's it then. Thanks so much then. Please do like, please do subscribe. Until the next video. Bye bye.